Well guys, it's here. The next LP that I had planned. A few of you may know that I'm a big fan of a certain LPer that does a lot of horror games. Now I saw him do a bit of this game, but he never completed it simply because his save file got corrupted. So I went ahead and decided, since my friend RxCx got me this game, I was going to play it in dedication to both RxCx and to, well, he goes by the name of Cry. And I will probably have a link to his page as well as RxCx's page in the description if you don't already know them. This is Penumbra Overture. Now, this is a semi-blind run-through, considering I have not played the entire game. In fact, I'm probably not even through 1/4 or even 1/6 of the entire game. So without further ado, we're going to start a new game on normal.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Huh. Okay then. Sounds like we're getting on a boat. Sounds like we're on a boat. Yep. I'd say we're on a boat. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I might be far from home, but I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. That's how we all pick things up, right? And I can take a closer look at them by using right mouse. Whew, that's yeah, nice going, buddy. Have a nice drink. What book? Notebook. Awesome. I think I may have left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using left mouse on it. Hold the button down and moving the mouse. Soup. Campbell's. Actually, it's probably not Campbell's, it's probably some generic brand. What kind of soup are you? Can I rotate you? No, I cannot. Or at least, I don't yet know. Anyway. You, I like you on the desk. Work better that way. More booze. I'm an alcoholic. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you get home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Someone's getting lucky when he gets back. Anyway. Okay, so, drawer. Open up. Flashlight. Gimme. Yeah. Emergency glow sticks. Inventory, key, there's a padlock. Can I open it? Nope. The crew seems friendly enough, but just in case I locked up my valuables, I'm pretty sure the key is in my inventory somewhere. Once I found it, double-clicking the left mouse button should get it selected, then I can press interact on the keypad to unlock it. Double-click. That's how you do it. Let's open this. Got some batteries. And alright, glow sticks. These are my bags. Just set them right here. Let's go. As I stepped off the boat, settling out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I've been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. Don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost the feeling in my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started to look for shelter. Whatever, I can't read today, so don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Okay, let's look for some shelter. Whoa, my head went numb a while ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. That's some kind of animal in the distance. Shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break it. Okay, so we can't move it. The barrels are out of the question. I know I saw rocks back here. Unless it wants me to break it with my flashlight. I'm sure it'll take a few years, but I think I can melt it with the heat. Maybe. Well, the light bulb will burn out way before it actually gets hot enough to melt the ice on it, so that probably wouldn't work. Open sesame. That sounded yes. Well, let's go. The loading screen. So simple. Wait, that doesn't sound... Oh, shit. What'd you do now? And now you're hearing voices. Great. I'm playing a crazy guy. This sounds fun. Are you okay then? Are you done getting the crazy voices out of your head? There's a little bit of a problem. Just gonna go in here. That should not be that hot there. Oh yeah, much better. Could actually be darker, but I'm not gonna be picky. Okay, so we got flares. I'm guessing this is some sort of canned sardine or something. I don't want it. How about a nice glass of shut the fuck up? A hammer. I like hammers. Well. Okay, I mean, if the door's right there. I'm gonna put this on my bar. Click. What the hell was that? Wait. Okay, hold it down. Really? I feel like a caveman. I thought we were in the age of click to do things. Didn't know we were actually supposed to be, you know, like, actually move stuff, you know, like arms and stuff. Whoa. I don't want in there anymore. I know it seemed like I did, but I don't want to. Nope. And where does this go? Really? Was this here? Was this here before? Whatever. Nope. This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Or in. You are. This looks like some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Padlock? No. It's obviously the steel rod. And turn. Open sesame. Whatever I was ascending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I've never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared, or too far away. Well, here is a map. And we will remember this for next time. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I'm to face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing C will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I know I've got it right because of the blue tint in my vision, or to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better to remember to shut off my light sources though. Light sources off. Anyway guys, this is Rep, and I will see you next time.